Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Trill, the Phenomenal Man. Welcome back, Trill fam. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the video. Leave your Let me know what y'all thoughts are. Down below. Share the video so it can get out there even more and spread. And I want to say thank y'all once again. Every time that I'm doing a video, I want to say thank y'all, for showing us support, for actually, making, how you doing? For actually making, this thing to go through, for this thing to keep pushing. You know, um, it's just all it is God's work. It's God's work. It's God's doing. No matter how you look at it, no matter what whoever opinions about it is, all it is God's work. We just actually moving in the spirit and getting these things done, being obedient the way we supposed to. So but we're going to get into the message. We're going to get straight into the message, man. God, what I want to say that God takes you through ways, through things in life that you thought you didn't need it, so that you can come out and have all the things that you wanted. And what do I really mean is that in order for us to have and receive the things that we want, he has to take us this long way. He has to take us through the way that we have to go through in order to receive the things that we want. And he's going to fulfill us with it, every last one of it, every last bit of it, plus even more. So the ways that you going through in life right now, you didn't thought you needed it, but now as you're looking at it, you really did needed it. Best believe you needed it. You didn't see it before, but now you see it now. You see why you have to go through it. You see why situations in your life is incurring that don't make sense, but now make sense to you. You see why that family, friends, that business partner that you build with for so many years, you see why things had to took a different turn. For you to learn, for you to learn something out of those situations, those challenges. It's growth, it's self-development. It's growth in everything, and it all depends on how we take it. All depends on how we look at these situations and actually make sense out of it. You can make everything might don't make sense to you, but just know that it's for your good, and at the end of it, it will turn out to be in your favor. As long as you doing the work properly, as long as you seeking God, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, even though if it don't make sense, you will still see a better outcome for you. It will still work out in your favor no matter what. Because a horrible situation can lead to a spiraling, out of control moment. And the moment that you look at it and pause and think to yourself, like, okay, why is this happening? What's going on right about now? And then you start to put things together, pieces start coming to you, and you see why. You see why is it taking this had to take place, this had to happen in order for you to get through the next step, the next hump over your life. And he takes us through these ways to get closer to him. He takes us through these ways so that we can feel to know what it's like of knowing his strength, knowing he is the power, knowing he's God. He takes us in so many ways that we thought we didn't need to go through, is to learn and have the experiences to know, to learn and have the experiences to know. And when you come out, like I said, it's going to be a great thing at the end of it. Trust me, it's not fun and games when you're going through it. But you got to take it as you got to be joyful in every bit of it. Just like you said, too. You got to be joyful in every bit of it, no matter what it is. Sickness, family deaths, take it all as joy, because it's still joy in every bit of it. Whatever you going through, whatever's taking place, whatever's happening, whatever done happen, you found joy in it. But for some reason, you think that you can't find joy in all of the things that happen or take place, which is not true. You can find joy in every bit of it. It's just that you just got so sick and tired of the point that you have to go. You got to keep going through these obstacles and these challenges that is making you feel like you don't want to feel that pain, and it'll make you lose hope and lose sight of the joyness and the peacefulness in it. So that's why that you can be feeling and going through that. It's because of that. And I say just deal with everything. Deal with everything the best way you can, because the world that we live in, we was taught, we was conditioned a way when we was younger to act a certain way, be a certain way, to do certain things, and not to say certain things that were truthful, and not to do certain things that were truthful, and had us in the blind of being fake and not knowing that we were being fake, and just living in a fakely, if that makes sense, a fakely coded world. Just living in the world, going by the codes of being fakeness, about being fake. And when you start to deprogram your mind and reprogram it, you start to look at things differently and start to open your eyes. When you really wake up, then you start seeing things differently. You start to you would see that everything was a lie. Everything was just to keep you, you know, where you at, where you was, so that you won't come out and know who you really are. Because you got people that have great skills, but they let their bosses, these companies, manage them to keep them working the 9 to 5, when they should be somewhere else building, when they should be somewhere else doing technology, where they should be somewhere else, creating what they do best, and probably had so much people that tell them, and they know this from their heart, that they know that they supposed to be doing what they was, what they know they best at doing, good at doing, but don't do it. They just rather be comfortable and let someone else manage them. They need someone else to tell them what to do. They need someone else to help them out in a way to pay their bills. They need someone to hold their hand while they go through this thing called life. They scared to walk alone. They scared to be in a lonely place. They can't be without friends. They can't be without so-called family that really is your blood. They scared to be around. They scared not to be around the people that, not to be around, but they just scared to be by themselves and not put in the work and actually take the time for them to come out and figure out who they are. So, but if you are, I want to say, if you really step into that person and understand the ways that you had to go through was for a reason. So many things will change. So many things. I'm not talking about only one thing. I'm talking about everything. Like, so many things will change. So many things, so many doors will open up for you. It would leave a stain that it has no choice but to open up a door for you. It will have no choice but to find you. It will have no choice at all. Trust and believe that. You have to trust and believe that. You have to know that the world is not what you think it is. The people around you is not who you thought they were. Is not who you think they are. There's some things you have to open your eyes and pay attention to. But that's the reason why that you had to go through. That's the reason why you had to go through the way that God is taking you, that you thought you didn't need it, so that you can become this person. And have and receive all the things that you want, because you will receive them. You will receive them. It's no way impossible that you will not receive them if you're doing the work and seeking God at the same time, doing everything that you can. It's just a matter of a time that it will come through for you. But you gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep putting in the work. No one else ain't gonna give you a handout. You know, no one else but you. And just know that God is watching everything. So you gotta know that when He's keeping an eye on you, He's watching your every move. So you trying to impress Him every time. You trying to make sure that your heart is in the right posture. Your mind is in the right posture for you to do this thing correctly. Have the right intentions. Don't be misled. You know, and just continue to keep praying. Continue to keep praying, putting in the work, and it will come through. It will come through. But may God bless y'all. That is my message. And I'll see y'all in the next video.